What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video from Gray House. Thank you very much for tuning in. Before we get into today's video, you already know what you need to do. Hit that subscribe button and make sure that you follow my content so you don't miss out on further stuff. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click down in the link in the description for my Improve Your Status cheat sheets. And that is pretty much going to be a ground foundation for you to be able to open yourself more opportunities and improve your status. Today, we're going to get into for you to stop following the rules. What I mean by that is we have been so conformed by those around us, our environmental factors, and society that we are supposed to behave a certain way. So when you're a little kid, you went to school and they told you to color in between the lines. They told you don't cut to the front. They told you to follow a schedule. They also told you to stay in line. The list goes on and on. And you know what? That's not your fault. That's not your fault that you've become an order taker, that you take orders and you follow them. But it's up to you to stop taking orders, get out of the line, and actually think outside the box. You have to think outside the box. And this is what we're going to get into today. Your ability to think on your own has been misconstrued by everything around you. So by the ages of 0 to 6, your brain is pretty much going through these super highways of development. So consider yourself on a highway and you're going 120 miles per hour. Just consider it like that. Your brain is pretty much doing this. It's literally like dabbing and yeeting and all this stuff. That's literally what it's doing from the ages of 0 to 6. When you are seeing and experiencing these certain things and scenarios, your brain is picking it up, and by the time you hit 6 to 12, you're already mastering those things. It's essentially called brain plasticity, and you're giving yourself windows of opportunity to learn or experiencing new things. But you have to think about it. That's what your brain's doing. Your brain's doing that automatically. But then the environmental factors around you are conforming you to behave a certain way. And that's those sociological factors. That's social learning. The high five when you do something good, or the pow pow that you get when you break a vase. What I'm telling you is you have been misconstrued on what you're actually able to do, and all I'm trying to do is make sure that you stop thinking inside the box. Think outside the box. Go and take a leap of faith. Go to that class, or go take that online course, or go to that seminar. Go to Bali, go to China. It doesn't matter. Just take a risk, because the only thing that can happen is that you go broke. But then again, you'll work 5 times harder to get that money because you're broke. So what I'm telling you is it's as if you're supposed to go to work 8 to 5, wait for retirement, maybe get a financial advisor, maybe, and just live off of savings that compounds very little interest. You want to know what happens in the bank? When you put your money in the bank for them to safeguard it, they have this, what is called lending ratio, meaning that let's say you give them $1, they only lend 49 cents. So 51 cents stays in their bank. That's literally how banks work. So when they want your money because you have money, they're trying to lend it out to somebody who can make them more money. I'm not against banks, but I want you to think in that particular way, is that you have to follow these rules. I have failed every personality test for these big corporate America jobs because I could not think inside the box. I don't think that way. It's not my fault. It's just the fact that I have to be an outside thinker. I am not a worker. I realize that I have too much of a broad mind to be able to figure things out, just because that's how my system, my brain programming is destined to do. It's to figure things out. And what I'm getting to here, just to kind of wrap things up, is don't let anybody else tell you what you're supposed to do. If you graduate high school and you know for sure that you want to be a YouTuber, go be a fucking YouTuber. Go be a photographer. Go be an artist. But the thing is, don't do something that's not going to make you money. Go and create an online course. Go and create a podcast. Go and create a YouTube channel. Go and create a social media account. Do something that's going to allow you to generate money, because when you're doing what you love, which is art or photography or whatever the fuck it is, the money's coming in and you don't have to worry about it because you're doing what you love. Now, am I saying that everything that you're going to do is doing what you love? Hell no. There are certain things that I do that I fucking hate. But the difference between me and you is that I am resilient enough to get through it. Or if not, I will pay somebody else to do it. You are your own person, and your success is built on the fact that you have clarity of what you want to do. You don't care what other people think, and you're performing habits. If you have a habit and this habit, this programming that you're destined to do good things that allow you to prevail within your lifespan, instead of how some people in high school, they peak and they just stay there. They will never move up. But you thought so much outside of the box, you kept on going up. That is because you weren't following the rules. You weren't letting others influence you to do that. Now, it's going to happen along the way, but don't take advice from everybody. Hell, some people may say, well, don't take advice from this guy, me, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Hey, that's perfectly fine, because when I feel and I believe that I'm doing something good to influence you to get your shit together, and somebody else is complaining or saying that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, that's because he ain't doing shit. And if he is doing shit, and let's just say hypothetically he is very successful, he's fucking miserable. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Grayhouse Consult and Grayhouse Co. Until next time, guys, stay tuned. Take care.